viewers, and welcome back to the Self-Made Auto Channel. That's a 2011 Toyota. Wow, Scotty lied to us. They break. This is the Sienna. It's got the big V6, we'll call it. We don't know what size it is. It's huge. No AC. And the guy brought it in a week or two ago, and I checked it out. And there's a leak back here behind the fender liner. We had this all pulled out. I don't remember exactly where on the hose, but it was a pretty obvious leak. We went along with our gas sniffer and found it. The rear lines on these come in, I think, 3 pieces, so I've ordered all of those. I don't know what we're gonna end up needing when we start fiddling with them, if they start coming apart or not. But I figure I can bring you guys along and see what we see. Step 1, remove the wheel. Whole bunch of fasteners on this guy. All different sizes and styles and colors. They do not want their fender liner falling out, I'll tell you that much. I'll pull the old mud flap off. You gotta watch these little metal clips here. That one, you don't wanna lose these. So we're gonna take them right off. These are just the little metal clips that the screws go into for the mud flat. Check the one underneath. That one should be golden. We got some of the 10 mil variety. And then there's a whole bunch of these things. Kind of unscrew them and pull them at the same time. When you go to put them on, you can just give them a push. They're real nice for assembly. And there's a lot of them. It's inevitable, you always miss some. One there. There was another 10 mil screw here I took out. And then this is just fuzzy cardboard. Nope. Clip from underneath. So right here where one of the screws goes in, we got to go underneath it. There's a plastic insert that goes in there, and I remember taking that out last time. Got to go underneath it to get that out. Yeah, there's a couple here also. All right, let me get a prying apparatus. Well, and this is what we're after, folks, is these 2 lines here. So we have our 2 heater lines and then our 2 AC. This is what I'm worried about, is this spot right here. This isn't where the leak is, but this is where they can be a son of a mother to get unhooked, because the hole in the line where the stud comes through is a lot bigger than the stud, and you can see all the corrosion that gets in there. Usually makes these things a real pita to get unhooked on any make, model, or brand. These holes are quite big in comparison to the stud. So usually what I'll do, if it's giving me fits, I take the air hammer and I very lightly just massage, just kiss it like you kiss your sister, just barely. And let it vibrate and rattle there and rattle some of this corrosion out of there. Oh, that one's loose. We'll see here. Aluminum oxide, terrible stuff. That one's nice and loose. Oh, this one's, I think, wiggly too. What? All this carrying on about nothing. Okay, now that we know those are wiggly, let's go down on this old girl and see where these lines go and check out the connections underneath. So they come through here, around here, and right into the spare tire. Son of a... Man, we'll probably figure out how to let that thing down. Usually it's old smashed up candy and junk in the back of a minivan. This guy's got a weed eater and some peach preserves. What is this? Some kind of special? Well, it's not 21. I figured it'd be 21. What the world? Maybe this guy should get a light. It's not 22 either. I don't know what it's supposed to be. But with the 6 point, 13 or 15 16ths, holding it on there sideways, we can get it to come down. It must be some kind of anti-theft special socket or something. A weed eater and some peach preserves. It's me again, Margaret. Let's see, is that down far enough for us to do anything? Getting there. I'm gonna let this down some more. Oh, right in the knob. Maybe. I don't think that one's 10 mm anymore. Let's go grab a 3/8. The No Mercy reversey. Switch back to the 10. There's one. There's two. Ooh, there's three. But there might only be two when we're done. Oh, we might need a real hammer for that one. That one doesn't even feel like it wants to start out as a 10. Shine a little light. Ooh. You're even uglier in the light. Let's see. Maybe 3/8. Maybe. Yes, sir. It comes right off. She's rough. That's what that baby looks like. A little rough, a little crusty. Oh, you're rough and crusty too, old girl. Dang. Dang. Let's see. Back to our 10. We got lucky in the back. Oh. Let's get a pair of pliers before things get stupid. That is not looking promising at all. give up on life? Why did I become a mechanic? Why did I become a mechanic? It'll be fun, they said. I don't think these have as much room around them as the ones in the back did. They did. Oh yeah, they did. Oh boy. Oh boy, they're real crusty. I wonder if we heated the nut, or the bolt, or the stud, the whatever you want to call it, if that would crack that corrosion loose. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? We can always try it. What do we got to lose? All right, here we go. So hopefully heating this up will crack all that corrosion loose. Or it won't do anything. Those are the two options we have. It must be the aluminum's taking away the heat here. I don't think it helped as much. Is it even getting hot? Oh yeah, it's getting toasty. Alright, let's give this a little shot now. I think we're wasting time. Well, here's what it is. Let's see how these front connections are. So I'm up here fiddling. You guys need to check this out. So this is where these front lines hook. And look at this. There's no connection. They're just they're slipped over an O-ring. So the high pressure one here came out. They have these special clamps that go over them. I don't know what you guys can see on your end, but this should wiggle off there. Yeah, once we get it loose under here, that'll wiggle off. That's pretty freaking slick. It's slick till it's not. It was tricky to figure out how these come undone. Let me show you. So these are, I don't know, they feel like some kind of fiberglass or something. They feel heavier than plastic. I don't want to click it together because I don't want to risk not being able to get it apart again. I got this one apart, then analyzed it. It might tell you in service data. It appears there's probably a special tool where these two little holes are right here. It has this metal latch that when you click this down, it latches inside of here. But when this is latched on the vehicle, if you stick a pick in here and push it, you know, kind of, you know, I had my finger on it, so I was trying to pull it open, and then I reached in here, it came open a little bit, reached in this one, push it again, and what that does is it pushes back this metal retainer and then pops these open. And that's it. I mean, that's all that holds this thing together. They're kind of a unique little ordeal here. So I think we're gonna end up doing that set. Oddly enough, the set ahead of that I don't have. So somehow I've screwed up, but we do have the two back sets, so we're in good shape still. It took me a while to figure those out. I almost looked up on the instructions, but we didn't have to go that far. So we're gonna take that out. And that one's loose. Yeah, the big one's loose too, the low side there. Let's start unhooking these lines. I think that's it as far as Nuts and bolts. Mother lover. Okay, she's a double O-ringer. Wow. I don't know if it's good or bad. We're gonna call it good in this situation because it's helping us out. There's that one. Keep heading back. I don't know if we're going to end up having to cut these so they'll come out easier. Oh, you can't see, but up there at the natural joint, if you will. I think that's it. I think we get them undone up here, we're home free. There's one. Oh. There's two. That's it. I think we're home free. I'm gonna leave them attached for the time being. See if we can't go under there and, you know, do the move. I'm thinking this is our best bet. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh! Yeah, because I think it wants to go that way instead of this. Don't you even think about it. You jerk. Oh, there we go. Frickin' junk Toyotas. Like a glove, had to take the little retainer off that keeps them spread apart. Dunsky. Get the new ones up in there. One minor problem here, folks. They're slit up on the front, but you can see they are nowhere near where they need to be, and they're bent kind of in a U shape. This is a bit of a problem with stuff like this that comes in a bag versus a, you know, big honking box. We're gonna have to very gingerly massage these in the way in which they need to go. Before I do that though, I did obviously lubricate and replace the O-rings up there, slid it up on, and I'm gonna latch these on so we're not popping it apart up there. And then we're gonna start to manipulate. Try to get this where it needs to go. Now looking at the old one, this this big U should be straight. We're gonna start to kind of tweak and bend that. It's aluminum, so these things bend very easily, so be careful. Kind of hold. Hey, it's that guy. There's that one. And we have this connector here, this connection here. There's that one. Look at us go. We're just like the Toyota dealer. We're gonna put our drain hose back in the little slot there. This came with all new plastic jiggly bits. That's pulled through. That one, we want that to stay. I just want to tweak these out from the body just a little bit here. They do have the foam on it. Well, we'll mess with this end a little bit more. You can't even see what's going on. We'll mess with this end a little bit more once we get everything where it needs to be. Let's go up on that rear evaporator core, clean the crust off of that, have a look at the O-rings. So that, it's kind of hard to show you. Let's see. Enhance. That's what those little covers look like that click those lines together, okay? In case you were wondering. Kind of hard to show you, getting my hands up in here in the camera and all that stuff, but you know, not too bad a gig. Let's see, I guess we'll put the nut on that when we're done here. We're looking pretty close down there. So those I just, fished through. Let's make our connections up here. O-rings are good, brand new. I put a little bit of PAG oil on them. You can feel them kind of click over the O-ring there. Try to hold this here. Get our 10 mil. Kind of hold that one. Let me get some PAG oil here for the next one. She's lubed. Tweak it a little bit here. Oh, all right, that one slips right on. This baby started. There it is. I'm gonna snuggie them up. I'm gonna get a ratchet here, and I'll when you're snugging these, hold this with like a pair of pliers. You don't have to crush these down. It's an O-ring fitting, so you don't have to make it tighter. You make it, ain't gonna help it. If your O-ring's bad, it's gonna leak. So just snug it up enough where it ain't gonna come apart. What we'll do is when we're done before this car leaves, we'll obviously get the torque wrench there and torque them to factory specs. I think this originally came from the back side, and I don't know if this lady takes it to a car show. What she does, I don't want her losing points, You see that's flipped around. She gets the mirror under here. Got it flexed up on a block. And you just never know. All right. Get these bad mamma jammas. These come with new O-rings. Fancy. Put a little stuff on there. There's one. Have to give this one some tweakage. Easy. Now we'll tweak it fully once we're done. This guy's doing a lot of moaning. Let's see, what ways that need to get tweaked? Get tweaked! That could be a slogan for an energy company. There's that. Got that one. And we got that. Huzzah! Let's see, did this? I think this was in this general vicinity here. Because I think we popped this off. So we're going to have to hold that one up on there. This one needs a little tweak forward. Huzzah, he says. Oh. If it doesn't go there, it looks pretty good there. I'll give it that. I think that's all the retainers. It came with all of them except for this one. There's that one. And then we got the 3 screws left for the thing that goes there. But before we do that, we're gonna fill it up, and then I can check these for leaks and hope for the best. I think we're all hooked up, right? What do we have here? What's it say? 1.91 LBSs. We're going on about a 30-minute vacuum. We're just about at the end of it. And then we'll give her a little charge. See where we're at right now. Real feel 96. Real feel in the shade is 90. Wow, 68% humidity. In short, it's hot AF. Smoldering. Do a charge on it, pound 14 OZ, center vent temperature, survey says right now at 45, I can't really see it here, 45 point something, center vent on max, had it running for just a minute or so. So that's good, nice and chilly in there. Alright, that's that right side. Looks like everything's working. Gonna pop. Equalizer. Make sure you got the rubber O-ring in your cap. No leaks. Sweet. It's classic LD5 by Robinair. It's been a good leak checker for us. I've replaced the heating element in the end of it a few times. That's a little spendy, but works good. Really, really sensitive in high mode. It's been pretty tough here past few days making videos for you folks. This guy doesn't even know how this thing goes. You'll get it eventually, pal. Just keep trying. If I can do it, you can do it, right? There we go. Because it's been so stinking hot. Dang near 100 with humidity every single day. We ain't used to this. Yeah, friggity friggle. I just sliced me. That's what you get. Got me good, old son. Oh, and people want to know why I didn't spray any of this with penetrating oil, and that's simply because it screws up our leak detector. Plus, it doesn't work. We'll throw the spare tire back up here. I'll show you a little trick me mom taught me. So we'll do it like this. This isn't the trick. The trick is to mount it with the valve stem facing down. That way somebody can actually check the pressure in the spare instead of just having it, you know, wild guess. I don't know why they mount them the other way. All manufacturers mount them the other way. Valve stem's always up. You can never get to them. So, yeah. You just sneaking by, not saying nothing?
We were talking.
I wasn't talking to nobody.
Nobody?
Cut my finger.
Maybe a band-aid?
No. You want to kiss it?
No.
Oh.
I'll kiss you.
Ooh, baby, come here. I cranked her back up. Oh, it's missing the cat. I'll have to get her one of those. Oh, still had 40 PSI in it. Not bad. Probably has never been touched in its life. Yeah, maybe once. We'll fill her up to the 60 PSI, plus or minus 5. Grab us the fuzzy cardboard. Anything we need to do? We already came back. We came back with the torque wrench there. You guys may have missed that, but we did. So these, you gotta start finding all the little studs. They can be a little tricky to kind of get back started here. Especially when you're making a video and you're trying to be somewhat civilized. It's always the hard part. Where you at, baby? And there's those two. Okay, so then, I know we talked about this earlier. We talk about things and then I don't show you. But these are the little retainers that screws go into. They're square on the back side. They've got a couple of push tabs to get them out. Or you do what I did, where you turn the camera off so nobody will criticize you. Get a pair of 90-degree pliers and work it. Because you got a couple here, 2 there, 1 in the front. You'll figure it out. It's not that big a deal. Not that big a deal, he says, until you try to do it on YouTube's. People are nasty. They get all critical on you. Needless to say, we're gonna go through and start clicking all these things back in. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, hello there. There's that one. There's a bunch of them. And then I'm gonna finish putting the fender liner in and we're done, folks. Whoops. Now they got one less. They just go into plastic, so be careful. Be an animal. 1-2, buckle my shoe, they say. And then this one took the plain old 10 mil. Again, they go into plastic. And then you got your classic mud flap. Got the little metal retainers. Give these a squeeze. Just a little bit. That'll be enough to hold them on there for you. pinch. There you go. Adios, muchachos, muchachas. There's the 2 part numbers that we use in case you folks need them. There's that one, and there's that one. Made right here in America. America. Now let's go drive around and enjoy the fruits of our labor for a minute before we have to come back and sweat some more. I feel so good. Oh yeah, here, it took me sideways 40 degrees. 40 degrees and dropping. We're just above, it's like a meat locker in here. It's amazing. It's been so stinking hot for this past week. They didn't even wean us in. We go from the 70s to like 100. I could not even imagine being a mechanic down south. Like, I would never survive. Alright, well, this guy's waiting. Waiter's gonna wait. So I make sure we weren't freezing up or anything. I should keep going through that. I just want to make sure everything else in the AC system's working. Make sure the evaporator's not gonna freeze or anything like that. Yeah, I think we're good. It's been holding around 30, between 36 and 38. So there. Turn that bad boy down. Woo! Chilly in here. You can tell. At any rate, folks, that's it. Rear AC lines on your Toyota Sienna 2013 variety. Pretty easy. I like how they do them. A lot easier than some of the other ones I've done. Hashtag Ford Explorers. Those are terrible. We do a lot of rear AC lines here, and some of them really suck. This wasn't too bad. First time doing one on one of these. So anyhow, if it's your first time leaving a comment, make sure you do it. Questions, comments, concerns, the Insta, the Facebook. You guys know where we're at. And just remember, viewers, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.